All right, there might be a few more people jumping on, but I'm going to go ahead and get started just because our warm-up might be a little bit longer today than it usually is. I'm going to try not to go over time though. Do you all have your resistance bands ready? Perfect. And then also, were you guys able to catch the new playlist I made on Spotify? Awesome. And again, if you ever prefer to play your own music, please feel free to. But otherwise, we're going to use our band, one of our bands for our warm-up today. So just go ahead and have that ready. And if you're following my playlist, let's go ahead and press play on that. And as I mentioned last week, for those who did join me, we're going to do a very similar workout again where it's going to be every minute on the minute, except today it's all lower body focus. So we're going to be spending very little time in our plank and any other sort of wrist or elbows. Everything legs today. So to get started, let's go ahead and come all the way up to stand. And then placing our hands on our hips, we're going to begin with our hip rotations. So starting with your left leg, you're going to roll the right knee out and then in. And I'll just be mirroring you guys. We're going to do a total of 10. So rolling out and in counts as 1. And then once you do 10 on one leg, you're going to repeat another 10 on the other leg. Good, and then once you finish up those 10, we're going to go into Frankenstein kicks, 10 on each leg. So you're simply going to have your arms out. You're going to tap right foot to left hand, right foot to left hand, left foot to right hand. 10 on each leg, so it's going to be a total of 20 kicks. And this is just to open up our hamstrings, getting a little bit more mobility through our hip flexors as well. If hamstrings are tight, just keep a little bend in the knee when you kick up. Good. Next, we're going into 30-second glute kicks. So let's go ahead and begin in 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds. Heels to the glutes. Kick your heel up as much as you can because you really want to stretch out the front of your leg, your quads. Good, just 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Just like jumping jacks, so we're crossing the arms in front of one another. Cross jacks, cross the feet, cross the arms. 30 seconds. Open those arms out wide. Loosening up the shoulders, our upper back. Good, just 10 more seconds. And time. All right, standing at the center, we're going to do side-to-side lunges. Stepping over to your right, bend only the right knee, straighten the left leg, and then step back to center. Over to the left, back to center. Let's do 5 on each side. And then once you finish 5 and 5, we're going to grab our bands. We're not going to use our bands too much during the main portion, but we'll use them here during our warm-up. And I would suggest today going for a medium to high resistance. And I'll explain to you why in just a moment. So the first exercise that we're going to do, we're going to stay on the right leg. So notice how one foot is forward, one foot is back. When I step forward, my back leg is going to want to move forward with the front leg right away because of the band. This is where you resist. It's going to look a little bit funny. So when you step right foot forward, my left foot, tiny little step. Big step forward, tiny little step. And you're going to start to feel this activating the front thigh and your back hamstring. Once you get to the top of the mat, same leg, you're going to take a big step back, little step back, big step back, little step back. Because again, you want to really go against that resistance. We're going to go for 1 minute on the right leg, 1 minute on the left leg. So let's go ahead and start all the way to the back of your mat or of your room, giving yourself space. And we're starting in 3, 2, and 1. Right leg only. Forward, little step. Forward, little step. And you're just going to keep moving like this. Now when you step back, big step back, then little step with the front foot. Again, really feel your quads and your hamstrings activating here. We still got about another 40 seconds left. So this is, again, just a really good way to warm up the major muscles in the legs. Good, 20 more seconds. Good, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now switch legs, left leg forward, right leg back, and begin. Same thing. Now the left leg is leading. And again, try to even make that second step a little bit slower. That's just going to make your muscles engage even more. Keep your feet at a pretty wide distance from one another. Good, nice job. 20 more seconds. Hopefully you're feeling a little burn going on there already. That's 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring your feet back to hip width apart. Grabbing onto the wall, a chair, or something to hold on to, we're going to do lateral leg lifts. 1 minute on the right side, 1 minute on the left side. So with your right hand on your right hip, left hand holding onto something. On your exhale, lift the right leg up. Inhale, lower it down. We're starting in 3, 2, and 1. 1 whole minute. Have a slight flexion with your toes. And if you can, try to turn the right toes out a little bit over to the right so that you're creating a little bit of external rotation on the right leg. That's going to help you engage the right side of your thigh and the right side of your glutes. Exhaling every time that leg lifts. Good, we only have about 20 seconds left on this side. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out if you need to. We're going to stick with the same leg. Now still holding on to something, stepping your right foot back behind you just a little bit. All you're gonna do is you're gonna kick the leg straight back. Keep this leg straight. Another minute, ready, and start. Try to give yourself some space between your chin and your chest. That way you're still able to take deep breaths. So make sure you're kicking the leg straight back behind you. Right leg kicks back. Good, fully engaging the glute at the top. Nice job, 20 more seconds. Good, keep breathing through it. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's switch up the sides. Now left leg is gonna move out to the side first. Ready, and begin, 1 minute. Flex the toes. If it feels okay, turn them out 45 degrees to the left. Good, halfway there already. Nice job. Fifteen seconds. And time. Stay on the same side. Now step your left foot back behind the right, and you're gonna kick the left heel up towards the sky. Ready, and begin. Last one, 1 minute. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Keep that booty cheek fully engaged. 20 seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Release. Take the band off and place it off to the side for now. Good, give those legs a nice little shake. And now bringing our hands on our hips, we're gonna take it all the way around in a big hip circle. So with the little bend in your knees, start to circle it all the way around. Really exaggerate it. Move the torso, move the waist. Do 5 circles to one side, and then 5 to the other. And then after you do 5 and 5, we're gonna reach the arms up overhead. Left hand catching onto your right wrist. Take a side bend over to your left. Using your left hand to pull your right side over. Inhale, center. Grabbing onto your left wrist with the right hand, exhale, pull it over to your right. Inhale back to center. Interlacing your hands behind your lower back, reach your fist towards your heel so that you're rolling the shoulders open, lift your chest. And as you exhale, forward fold, circling the fist over your head. We're just here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bending the knees, keeping your fists. Roll yourself all the way up. Release the arms. Go ahead and grab a sip of water. If you don't have a chair or a step yet, I forgot to mention this in the beginning, please go ahead and grab that. I'm going to go grab my chair real quick. All right, we're going to be working on step-ups today, so just anything that you can step onto. And I'm going to go over the 5 exercises that we're going to do today. Again, we're doing an EMOM workout every minute on the minute. And the first exercise is going to require a band, only the first one. The band will go right above your knees, and we're going to do 15 pop squats. You want to make sure that while you're squatting, we're staying low the whole time. So we're going to jump feet in, feet out, feet in, feet out. It's going to be a total of 15. And again, make sure that you're in your squat the entire time. In, out. This is going to be the first one. Second one, without bands. We're going to go down to the floor and we're going to do 15 V-ups. Arms are going to go overhead. On your exhale, pointing the toes, you're going to come up. Arms and legs meet. If lifting both legs straight is a little too much, you can always try this with your knees bent instead. That'll be a good modification. After our V-ups, 20 skaters. Right leg's going to cross behind the left. You're going to tap the floor with the right hand, and then you're going to jump over to the left. Side to side. We're going to do a total of 20 of these. After those, we're using our chair or our step, whatever you have accessible. Step up to lunge, 8 on each leg, total of 16. For example, right leg's going to step up, left knee comes up. As soon as the left foot steps down, my right foot lunges back. So it goes up, back. Whoop, lost my balance there. Back. So your choice, you can alternate if you want to. I prefer to do 8 on my right leg first, and then 8 on my left leg. And then our last exercise is going to be 10 180-degree squat jumps. So you're going to begin facing one side of the room. You're going to squat down, and you're going to jump to the other side. Squat down, jump to the other side. Total of 10, so 5 in each direction. All right, any questions? You got it? All right, let's get started then. I'm going to start my timer. Bands will go above your knees. Remember, with this style of workout, the faster you finish, the more rest you get. We're going to start in 3, 2, and 1. 15 banded pop squats. Go ahead and count on your own. Stay low. Keep your chest up. Nice job, everyone. Good, Mark. Good. Once you finish your 15, take the bands off. We have 13 seconds of rest. Use this time to come onto your backs already. Preparing for our V-ups. All right, we're starting in 12 seconds. Total of 15 V-ups. You're going to exhale when you come up. 3, 2, and begin. Seconds left. Good, Karen. Once you finish, you're going to come all the way up. Next is going to be skaters. It's going to be a total of 20 skaters. We got about 15 seconds left to rest. All right, 20 skaters, starting in 3, 2, and 1. Let's begin. Stay nice and low. Leap from side to side as much as you can. Thirty seconds. Nice job, Rachel. We're going into step-ups next, so make sure you have your chair or your stool in front of you. Remember, it's 8 on each leg. This one takes a little bit longer, so we really have to keep the momentum going. We're starting in 3, 2, and 1. Make sure that back knee only hovers the ground. As soon as you finish one leg, straight into the other. Whew. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. 10 80-degree squats. 180 degrees, I mean. Whew. Amazing job, everyone. 30 seconds, catch your breath. Grabbing your bands. Bands are coming back up over your knees, above your knees. All right, we got 10 seconds. Banded pop squats. Total of 15. 3, 2, and 1. 15, let's go. Nice job, we still got 35 seconds. Fifteen seconds. We're going to go down to the floor. We're going to do 15 V-ups. 3, 2, and begin. Seconds left. good, Karen. Once you finish, you're gonna come all the way up. Next is gonna be skaters. It's gonna be a total of 20 skaters. We got about 15 seconds left to rest. And begin, 20 skaters. Good, 30 seconds. Next, we're gonna go into 16 step-ups to a lunge. Remember, 8 on each leg. Ready? We're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's begin. Let's go, keep it up. Halfway there. Let's go, finish up those last reps. 3, 2, 1. 180-degree jumps. Go ahead and start. Nice job, Kira. We got 30 seconds. Going into our third round. Grab your bands. Bands will go above the knees. Banded pop squats. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Good job, Rachel. Good job, Karen. Let's go, Michelle. Nice job. 35-second rest. 15 V-ups is coming up. Let's lay down onto our backs. Legs go straight, arms go straight overhead. Point your toes. Squeeze through the inner thighs. We still have about 15 seconds. All right, starting in 3, 2, and 1. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Great job, everyone. 20 skaters coming up. Seconds. Total of 20, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Stay low, nice job. Leap as much as you can from side to side. Nice job, Rachel. 40 seconds. Next up is our step ups. All right, 15 seconds. We got this. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Twenty-five seconds. Seconds. Last one, 180 squat jumps and start. Yes, nice job, everyone. Once you're finished with those, grab some water. Unless you want to go for an extra round today. No? Next time. Kira, was that a yes? I want another round? Does anyone want an extra round today? Another one? Let's go. Let's do it. All right. You said it. Starting with banded pop squats. Ooh, I love it, you guys. I love the extra credit. All right. Get your bands ready. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Last one. Let's give it all we got. Round 4. You're getting an A++ today. All right, V-ups. We got 30 seconds. To start. Lift up as high as you can, arms and legs at the same time. Ten seconds. Ready? And begin. Keep your toes active, flexed, or pointed. Once you're done with those, 20 skaters. Fifteen seconds to start. Five, four, three, two, one. Let's begin. Work harder than you did the other rounds. This is the last one. We still have 30 seconds left to rest. All right, 2 more exercises. Sixteen total step-ups. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Pick up the pace. Core is tight to help you keep your balance. Seconds. Last one, 180-degree squats. And begin. Woo. We're done. Now we're done. Nice job. Way to push it one more round. Grab some water, and then meet me in a child's pose. Take your time. When you're ready, we'll take a few breaths in child's pose. Hips resting back towards your heels. Knees opening wider than the hips. Forehead resting down onto your mat. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. Letting it out through the mouth. Again, deep breath in, filling up the belly, filling up the spine, holding at the top. Open mouth, exhale again. Let it go. And then pressing ourselves up into a tabletop position. We'll stack our hands underneath the shoulders, bringing our knees hips width apart. With the tops of your feet pressing into the floor, inhale, cow pose. Arching the spine, roll the shoulders open, lift your gaze. Tucking the toes, exhale, cat pose, round your spine, chin to your chest. 2 more, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, rounding in cat pose. Inhale, come back to neutral tabletop position. And as you exhale, downward facing dog. Lifting up the hips, having your hands shoulder width apart with a little tiny bend in the elbows. And with both of your heels lifting off of the ground on your own, drop the heels from side to side. Moving around the hips, lengthening the sides of the body. And then bringing yourself back to neutral when you're ready. Allowing your head to hang nice and heavy. We'll inhale the right leg up towards the sky. As you exhale, step the right foot forward in between your hands, but keep your back knee lifted. With your left hand underneath the left shoulder, inhale the right arm up towards the sky for a twist. Now listen close, curling onto the pinky edges of both feet so your big toes are lifting. You're going to let the right knee fall open to the right as your right arm reaches towards your back heel. So you should feel this stretching out the outside of your right thigh. 3, 2, and 1. As you come back to center, right hand inside of the right foot. Keeping your back knee lifted, you can stay on your hands or start to lower your weight down onto your elbows for lizard lunge. Just about 5 breaths here. In through the nose, out through the nose. And if you're not already there yet, pressing up onto your hands, hands still inside of the right foot, spin all 10 toes over to your left, coming into a wide-legged forward fold. Letting the crown of the head hang towards the ground, lifting up through the sit bones, working on straightening through the legs. 1 more breath in, and 1 more breath out. As you inhale, pressing up onto your fingertips, bending our left knee, so the back of your mat, you're going to drop your hips towards that left heel, turning the right toes up towards the sky for Skandasana. You can keep your hands on the floor if you need that for balance. Otherwise, bring your hands to your heart in prayer position. Right toes are active. Belly is engaged. 3, 2, and 1. With your hands to the floor, once again, come back to that wide-legged forward fold. If your toes are pigeon-toed, make sure that they're pointing forward this time. Now as you inhale, come up into that halfway lift again. Get your torso parallel to the floor. Pulling the ribcage into your spine. Reach the right arm out to the right like an airplane wing, and then reach the left arm out to the left. Use your core and back strength to keep you up, parallel towards the floor. Keep your neck neutral. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Spine flat. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Turning the right toes forward. Exhale, warrior 2. Relax the shoulders, soften your gaze. Make sure that your right heel intersects the arch of your back foot. Now, without moving anything from the waist up, lift your right heel off of the floor and lower it back down. Lift it up and lower it down. Keep it going. 10, 9, 8, engage that calf. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heel down, take a breath in. Stay for the exhale. Turning the right palm up, straightening the legs. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, come back into warrior 2. Turning the toes out, heels in, goddess pose. Hands to heart center. Keep pressing the knees out wide. Lengthen your tailbone down and sit up as straight as you can. Breathing into those legs, keeping that breath controlled and steady. This is where we learn to let go of our thoughts, getting out of our head, and just finding our breath, using that to keep us present. Nice job, everyone. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to warrior 2. Open out the arms. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step back, high plank. Lower halfway down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your left leg up high. Exhale, step it through the hands. Keep the back knee lifted. Inhale, only the left arm up for a twist. Exhale, curl onto the knife edges of both feet. Shiva twist. Let that left knee press outwards. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, both hands inside of the left foot. Back knee stays lifted, lizard pose. You can stay on your hands or work one or both elbows down at a time. One more round of breath. And we'll press up onto our hands if we're not already there yet. Spinning over our right shoulder back to that wide-legged forward fold. Option to pigeon toe the toes here if the hamstrings are pretty open. Inhale, we'll come up into a halfway lift. Bending into our right knee, exhale, Skandasana. Now your left toes are pointing up towards the sky and your hips are coming down to your right heel. You can keep your hands to the floor or hands to the heart. Deep breaths into that left inner thigh. Last 2. And 1. Releasing the hands to the floor. Come back to that wide-legged fold, but this time have your feet parallel. Toes are pointing towards the edge of your mat. Inhale, press up into your fingertips, halfway lift. Keeping your belly tight, exhale, open out the arms like airplane. Your palms should be facing towards the floor. You should still have space between your chin and the chest, looking directly towards the ground. Breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Turning the left toes forward, exhale, open up, warrior 2. I know the legs are burning a little here. Again, get out of your head and into your breath. Keeping that left knee bent, lift the left heel up, lower it down. Lift it up, lower it down. Keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heel down, keep the knee bent. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Straightening both of the legs. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, rebend that knee back to warrior 2. Turning the toes out, heels in, goddess pose. Spine is straight. Navel is pulling up. Maybe even close up the eyes if that helps. Lowering the hips a little bit. Breathe in. Breathe out. 5. You got this. 4, 3, 2, one, warrior two, open up, keep that left knee bent. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step back, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take 5 deep breaths here. In through the nose. Out through the nose. As you inhale, lifting the heels, look forward. Exhale, walk or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, rise to stand, reach the arms up over your head. Exhale, cactus the arms, take a back bend. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Exhale, lift your heels up. Inhale, lower them down. Exhale, lift them back up. Keep your belly tight. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Keep it going. We have another 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Press up through the big toes. 8, 7, good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the arms lifted. Breathe in. Exhale, bend the knees, chair plane. Fly the arms back. Rest your belly to the thigh. Reach up through the pinky fingers. Keeping the knees bent. Inhale, chair pose. Utkatasana. Bringing your palms together to touch. Exhale, prayer twist over to your left. Right elbow outside of the left thigh. Looking over your left shoulder. Paralleling the knees by hugging the left hip back. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Keep the knees bent. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, prayer twist to your right. Imagine getting your thumbs right at the center of your chest one day. Left elbow presses deep into the thigh. Right hand presses deep into the left hand. 1 more breath. Keep the knees bent. Inhale, chair pose. Now straighten the legs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up into a halfway lift. Exhale, step the left foot back and release the left knee to the floor. Keeping your fingertips to the ground. Inhale, lift your chest, sink the hips low. Exhale, straightening your right leg, half splits, forward fold. Flex the toes back towards your face. And just to avoid rounding through the upper back, maybe add a little bend to the knee. That way you're lengthening and extending forward. Now keeping your right leg exactly how it is. Inhale, press up onto the fingertips. Right leg is still straight. Keeping your left hand underneath the left shoulder. Inhale the right arm up. Now you want to feel this throughout your outer hip and your IT band. If it's okay for your balance, look up towards the right fingertips. 1 more breath in. Exhale, release the right hand down. Inhale, rebend the right knee. Lift your gaze. Exhale, step the left foot forward to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Stepping your right foot to the back of the mat. Release the right knee to the ground. Keeping your hands to the floor. Inhale, lower the hips, lift your chest up. Exhale, straighten that left leg, half splits, forward fold. Toes are pulling back. Top of the head is reaching forward. Keeping your left leg exactly as it is, inhale to press up onto the fingertips. Centering your right hand underneath the right shoulder, inhale the left arm up towards the sky. And try to resist that left hip lifting up. Keep rolling it down towards the earth. If it's okay for your balance, look up towards the top fingertips. One more breath in. Exhale, release the left hand down. Re-lunging into that left foot. Inhale, peel the heart open. Exhale, step the right foot forward again, meeting the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Bending your knees, bring yourself all the way down into a seat. Extending the legs out in front of you. Grabbing your left ankle, you're going to place it right above your knee. Now with your hands behind you, you're going to slide the left heel in towards your glute, and you're going to send your hips forward towards that left ankle. The more that you can walk your chest forward towards the thigh, the more you're going to feel this stretch in your glute. So this is the same exact pose as pigeon pose, just in a seated variation. See if you can relax the shoulders so that you're not creating any tension throughout the neck. Good, 2 more breaths. Keeping the legs how they are, just re-extend that straight leg forward, or that left leg forward. Now slide the sole of the right foot to your inner left thigh and swing the left heel outside of your hip, setting up for half hero's pose. Without letting that left knee touch lift from the floor, walk yourself back onto your hands, onto your elbows, or onto your back until you feel a good enough stretch running down the left thigh. Make sure that you're able to unclench the teeth, closing up the eyes. Again, continuing to keep that steady flow with your inhales and your exhales. Feeling that nice stretch throughout the entire front side of that left leg. Just 2 more rounds of breath here. And the same exact way that you came in, we're going to slowly come out of it. Stretching both of the legs out in front, giving them a nice little wiggle. Good, now switching sides. We're going to stack the opposite ankle over the knee, bending that bottom leg so that the heel is firmly planted, scooting our hips forward towards our heel, and then walking our chest forward towards the shin bone. Have slight flexion of the toes, that way you're able to protect the knee throughout that external rotation. And see if you can relax the shoulders as well so that there's no tension being created throughout the neck. Just a few more rounds of breath here. In through the nose, out through the nose. Good, re-extending that bottom leg. We're going to slide the top foot to the sole of the inner thigh, bending that straightened leg so that the heel is outside of the hip bone. Slowly working our way back into our half heroes pose. Ideally, we want to have the top of the foot that's outside of the hip pressing into the floor as well, but if this is too straining for the ankles, know that you can always open the foot out to the side instead. Two more breaths. Slowly bring yourself all the way back up using your elbows, your hands, straightening the legs back out, shaking them up, and meeting in a cross-legged seated position. Today we'll place our palms facing down on our lap. This helps us to reground. And as we lengthen through the spine, closing up the eyes, we'll take a moment here to just notice how we're feeling today. Beginning to build a sense of gratitude for making it throughout the workout today. Thanking yourself for the commitment that you have towards your own self-care and self-love. And before we continue on with the rest of our day today, our weekend, our week, we'll also take some time to find gratitude for all of the many other blessings that we have in our life. We tend to go throughout our days and our routines so robotically sometimes. We also tend to focus so much on all of the chaos and the stress and the fear that is going on around us. But it's important to remember that there are so many good things and people and places and memories in our life that we're blessed with every single day. So let's just take a moment here to recognize all of those things and all of those people. Noticing your heart space, filling up with more and more gratitude. And now with our heart space filled with love, with gratitude and blessings, we'll bring our hands to our heart center in prayer position, slightly bowing our gaze down. As always, thank you all so much for joining me this morning and giving it your all. It is such a pleasure being able to share my practice with you all. I hope you have a great rest of your week. The light within me sees and honors the light within you. Namaste.